face if they felt they would like to hand their family.
All right, I'm going to do a real podcast reaction where I play some of the podcast and then talk about it. All right, so I'm watching Club Random. I started it. It's been on for 8 minutes. I've barely been paying attention. I've heard little bits here and there. It's Bill Maher talking to John Cleese, so let's take a listen. All right, I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. That was pretty boring. All right, now we're at the 10-minute mark. Ah, fuck, it's an ad. Okay, I'll skip the ad.
Straight away,
I don't even know what they're talking about. I like John Cleese, Fawlty Towers. Bill, it's kind of a douche. All right, I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. It's a 2-hour podcast. Most of Bill Maher's podcasts are like 40 minutes, 1 hour, something like that. So, I mean, I guess these two had a lot to talk about. I know I heard them talking about like trans stuff, like early in the podcast. All right, I'm going to skip to 16 minutes. See what they're talking about.
There's some similarity between the Japanese and the British. Small, slightly isolated.
Yes, I thought of that too. Yeah.
Very in.
All right, so John Cleese says that there's a lot of similarities between the Japanese and the British, and Bill Maher's like, yeah, I noticed that. I think he's lying, but let's find out.
It is the best book I ever read about British education was Remains of the Day.
Oh yeah. Remember by Shiguro? I remember. Wasn't it a Merchant Ivory movie?
Yes. Yeah. Randy, I wonder if it isn't about when you see if you crowd people together.
Man, this is boring as fuck. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna skip to 30 minutes. Surely they have to be running out of steam by the 30-minute mark. Let's see.
No, that's not getting sarcasm. Irony is even harder to, you're winnowing your audience the more you.
But the trouble is, and I think it's one of the things where I'm not pro-woke, is that you now have people with very little sense of humor trying, and have had difficulty with change of context, trying to determine what material people with a good sense of humor are allowed to offer. It's almost like somebody who's colorblind being shown, color chart, and he's...
All right, so John Cleese is railing against wokeness. Somehow I can't really make fun of him for it. I mean, he sounds a lot smarter than Bill, probably because he's like old and British.
Because I can't see those colors, I can't see colors there, so nobody ought to be able to see them, and anyone who says they can is trying to tell you. It's very worrying that kind of little-minded.
All right, I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. We're going to skip to the 1 hour mark and see if they're still talking about wokeness. All right, here we are. I shot my load. Hold on. All right, 1 minute, or 1 hour and 1 minute.
Like, we have to be realistic. I mean, people do divorce or someone dies and then they find love again. I don't think there's only one person in the universe, is what I'm saying. That would be really great for you.
Okay, so it looks like Bill Maher has steered the conversation back to marriage, or at least his disdain for it. I think at this point he talks about it in every episode because, like, deep down he probably wants like some sort of companionship, He just can't admit that. I mean, he's been telling this joke for like 35 years. I think it's what kids might call a cope. COPE. He's coping. It's like, you message a girl, or well, I wouldn't do this, but, hit up a chick online, and you hit on her, and they're like, ew, and then you're like, well, you're ugly anyway. That's Bill Maher. That's what he does to all the black ladies in Hollywood. You can look it up. He likes black ladies, which is cool, but, I think deep down, Bill really wants a black lady, down there in the Club Random dungeon, making, I don't know, pancakes, whatever they eat, Alright, I'm gonna play this again.
Sorry to say it, it's unromantic, but I think it's kind of true. Am I wrong?
I think the trouble is we change. And I think the easier people probably don't change so much. Well, I think creative people take a change more. And as you change, sometimes you are justified.
Pat on the back for our time.
Well, I think it's true. I mean, I think the thing about creative people is that they tend to be more in touch with their unconscious, and that's one of their problems.
Alright, so John Cleese states it a lot more eloquently. I'm not really sure what exactly he's getting at, but I know it makes more sense than Bill. I'm going to skip to the 1 hour and 30 minute mark here. Let's see if the conversation has circled back to wokeness. I wonder if Bill's mentioned weed yet. I'm sure he has. I'm skipping around, Nah, it's a fucking ad. Don't buy that product.
This year, stamp with the must-dos and should-bes.
Sorry, the ads are much louder than Bill's content.
Yeah. Right? It's like a then again. They fucking Bridget Tunnel crowd always sneaking into our fucking ashram where we're communing with the great. Well, what Robert Skinner said when he founded the Institute of Family Therapy, he said the first generation.
Alright, sorry guys, I'm just gonna turn this off. Not the best podcast, but we're gonna start doing podcast reactions on the channel. And hopefully millions and millions of people watch us. That's what we want. Show all your friends, subscribe. Bill Maher, he's being a boomer. That's what they say nowadays, He's booming it up with John Cleese, although, I still like John Cleese. Alright, peace. I'm Audi 5000. Peace.